Hi folks, part 3 of fitting our screwdriver for the Colt Python crane screw. We measured this previously and I'm just going to do it again back to where we're going to be trimming it, which is just past our previous shelf from last video. And we come up just shy of 7/0. We need to be 3/0. Sorry, we're at 70 thousandths. We need to be at 30 thousandths. Be a little more specific. I'm going to take, let's see, do I want to do about 15 thousandths off of either side? I'd rather be a little bit wide, and then we can trim it a little bit more if we need to fit our screw. Let's go ahead. Yeah, that looks like it'd be about right. Let's get started. I don't really like how I have this in the vise. Let's see if I can do anything better with it. I like that a little more. So I'm going to come up just above where we were before. And again, these first few swipes are the most difficult. And what we're not doing is we're not going parallel to this edge. We're actually digging in further back because we don't want our finished product to have this taper. We want it to be parallel. So we're only taking material off from back here, further back at the moment. And eventually we'll start taking off the whole way just as we work further down. We want to avoid rounding as much as possible, coming too far forward or too far back here. A little bit of it, just as we're doing this by hand, is inevitable, unfortunately, but we're trying to avoid that as much as possible. As long as it's minimal, when we hone this out on some sandpaper, we'll be doing pretty good. A little more. Looking pretty nice there. Switch to the other side. Vice moved a little bit. Crank him down. You still in frame? Yep. Coming back. Let's take a peek. I've got more off this side than I do on this side. So I think we need to keep on this side a little bit more before we move on to trying to sand on it or anything. A little bit of the chrome coming off there. What we want to do too is look at it from this direction to make sure that we're not biasing one way or the other too much. If it's a little off, it's okay, we can fix it. But we don't want to get too far. Trying to get to a 030. We're still pretty far out. We're about 040. I'm going to take a little bit more with the file before we switch over to some sandpaper. I know you guys probably think this looks really ugly right now, but by the time we get done, it'll actually look pretty good. This is just kind of the crude aspect of it here, where you're just getting these overall dimensions kind of settled out. Looking pretty close. It's not far off. At least as far as that feeler gauge goes. Yeah, we're getting down to within a few thousandths there in the width. So let's go ahead and sit in frame. It's going to be a little tricky because I'm trying to do this here where I can show you. But I've just got my sandpaper on my little vise anvil here. I'm going to butt it up to the edge. And we're just going to sand on this a little bit. Not too bad. Not too bad. Use a different piece of the sandpaper. And what grit is this? I have no idea. It's just a piece of sandpaper I had. Oh, 150. We're a little rounded on the sides still, so. pretty clean. Still too far out. Let's go ahead and file it some. I was hoping we'd be able to take out what we needed with the sandpaper, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it. And we're getting about to our 15-minute limit here. So I might just finish this off camera. But you're seeing how the process works. And then for the next video, we'll do some finishing work and test it on the screw that we're trying to fit it to. So that's probably about it for this video, guys. So check back for the next one, where we'll be reaching a finished product. Thanks for watching.